Hey, welcome back to 7 Minute Stories on the 167. I'm Lucas Motley, and I am here with the Alexa Becker.
That's right.
So, you're going to be talking to us about your 7 minute story tonight. And are you ready?
I am.
Take it away.
All right. I've always grown up around this area, and I started off with going to church with my grandparents. So my parents would drop me off every Saturday night, every single Saturday, and we would eat dinner, we would watch a show, and then Sunday morning we'd all get ready in our nicest clothes and head off to church. It was something I just knew as routine growing up, and then I started getting into my teens, getting a little bit of an attitude.
Got a little old for the Sunday dresses.
Yeah, a little old. And then I started playing soccer, and so then it would sort of interfere with soccer games and things like that. And I felt like I really was frustrated with going to church. It was long at the time, it was boring, and I always felt like it was just attacking me almost. Like everything I was hearing was just like, oh, I'm a sinner, this is what I'm doing wrong, and I'm not going to get better, and I didn't want to get better. So that's kind of how it started, and then I kind of just stepped away from the church, and I have two other sisters, and they really fell into church when I was stepping away. So it was kind of hard at the beginning. I was like, I'm just the attitude.
You're
and
the rebel.
I was the rebel of the family. So it was fine at the beginning. And then they got invited to certain things with my grandparents at the church. And I was kind of feeling left out. But I just kind of stuck with what I was doing. And I got in with the wrong friend group. It's just more of someone who I thought I wanted to be, and so I made friends with those people, and they really were not church people. So then I ended up going to JUCO, and that's where I met Alexis. And at first I thought she did not like me, but
I'm pretty sure everybody, when they meet Alexis, feels like that.
yeah, I've heard that from a few people. But then we started talking, and we started hanging out with her and Logan, and then me and my husband right now. And so we just started hanging out, and then they wanted to go to their life group, but we wanted to still hang out with them. So they're like, do you just want to come join? And I was like, absolutely not. And Austin, he was like, oh yeah, we have to go. That way we can hang out with them after. It'll be fine. And I was super, super nervous about that. Just everything with the church, I was still feeling all those emotions. Like, it's just going to tell me what I'm not doing right and all sorts of things. I was just super nervous about it. But I went, and it was really good. It was your life group.
No.
And I know.
Yeah.
I know. So yeah, it was really good, and we just learned more and more and more. And we started going to church more, and we were kind of in between New Life and Life Church. And we would kind of just occasionally go, and then you asked us, what's it going to take to get you to keep going to New Life? And so I think we thought about it.
I liked you guys. I enjoyed your company. You're a good couple.
Good. So yeah, we thought about it, and we just talked a little bit more, and so we decided to go to New Life solely, and it's been super, super good. And we really love it, New Life, and we've met so many good people, and just found new ways of learning and new ideas to just being a Christian and loving God and all the good things that I wanted. So
That's good.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit in your story about, because you said something that popped out to me where you said, I was hanging out with this group of friends because that's who I thought I wanted to be. Like, what was the things that kind of drew you in there? Like, what were the things that you were like, Like, was it culture? Or was it just, I kind of want to be liked? Like, what were the things that were drawing you into that?
Yeah, I think a lot of it was seeing the popular kids and wanting to have friends and wanting to be popular. And most of the time that meant, going out to parties, drinking here and there, doing the things I shouldn't be, and just really rebelling around against my parents, honestly, and just doing everything I wasn't supposed to do.
But you had
Yeah.
acceptance in that friend group then.
Yeah, for sure. So, but I eventually realized that's just not my personality. That's honestly not what I want to do or who I want to be. And it took a really long time to realize that, and how my personality is exactly who I should be, and I should find friends around that. So.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people struggle with that, especially young girls. They struggle with being accepted and who they are and really being comfortable in their own skin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what advice would you have given your previous self if you could go back and be like, hey?
Oh, a lot. I don't know. It's just being yourself. That's really all I can say, is just making the jokes that I wanted to make and just letting loose and stop worrying about all the little things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how's things been different? Like, you guys been at New Life for a while now. You're in life group. I think you're still hanging out with Logan and Alexis, unfortunately. But
I know.
yeah.
They got us stuck.
What do you think has been the biggest thing for you that's really stood out?
I think the biggest thing is just being surrounded by so many people and feeling like I have a community, and I have people that I can go to no matter what, even if I'm feeling weird about this situation or that situation. I know there's always somebody around who I can talk to, and it's not always easy to go and talk to people about my issues, but I think just being able to open up and
Not go through it alone.
thing. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, thanks very much.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for coming on and sharing your 7-minute story.
Of course.
We'll see you guys next time here on the 167.